Odie, Odie.
We were only supposed to make a quick stop in Oregon, but during that short break, a skinny little cat walked up to our truck and completely changed our plans. He didn't run away or hide. Instead, he rubbed against our legs and looked at us with such confidence that it almost felt like he had already chosen us. He had no collar, and his thin body made it obvious that he had been struggling on his own. We asked other drivers if they knew anything about him, but nobody did. He was hungry, friendly, and clearly looking for someone to trust. After spending a few minutes with him, we knew leaving him there wasn't an option. My husband looked at him and said, "We can't just leave him here." So we brought him inside the truck and named him Odie. We thought it would be temporary, but Odie immediately started behaving like he had finally reached the place he was meant to be. He explored the truck, found comfortable places to sit, and then met our dogs. Instead of being nervous, he calmly approached them. The dogs accepted him surprisingly quickly, and our little traveling group suddenly had one more member. Odie also learned our routine almost instantly. Every morning while we prepared to leave, he would sit near the dashboard and stare through the windshield. He loved watching the road and seemed fascinated by everything happening outside. Sometimes we would look at him and laugh. "Are you ready to go, Odie?" He always looked ready. When the truck was moving, Odie stayed in his place. We taught him that the driver needed to concentrate, and he understood the rule quickly. He became an incredibly calm passenger, spending hours watching the scenery or resting nearby. But Odie wasn't just a passenger, he was an observer. Whenever something interesting moved outside, he noticed it. Sometimes he would suddenly stare through the window and follow something with his eyes. When that happened, we started looking too. More than once, Odie had spotted a deer or fox before we did. Sometimes it was a bird near the road or another small animal moving through the grass. He seemed to have a natural talent for finding wildlife. We started calling him our little scout. Because of Odie, we began noticing the world around us differently. A normal drive could suddenly become a moment worth remembering. At rest stops, Odie enjoyed getting outside. He would sniff around, investigate new places, and look at everything nearby. But he never wandered very far. He always stayed close enough to know where we were. He seemed to understand that exploring was fun, but being with his family was more important. During long drives, Odie would eventually find a comfortable spot and fall asleep. Sometimes I would look over and see him curled up peacefully while the truck traveled down the highway. It always made me think about how different his life had become. Not long before, he had been alone. Now he had a family and a home that moved with him. When we stopped for the night, Odie became curious again. He would explore around the truck, sniff the air, and investigate unfamiliar surroundings. But after a while, he always returned to us. That trust meant everything. At some point, we stopped thinking about Odie as a temporary rescue. There was no official decision. He simply became part of the family. He was our cat, and he was staying. People sometimes ask us whether a cat can really enjoy traveling like this. Of course, every cat is different, but Odie seems to love it. He enjoys looking out the windows, staying close to us, and discovering new places. The truck is his home, the road is his adventure, and we're his family. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if we hadn't stopped that day in Oregon. We could have driven away and never known Odie existed. But he walked towards us, and we opened the door. That tiny decision created a friendship we never expected. Now, whenever we're getting ready for another trip, Odie is usually waiting before we're even finished. He takes his usual place near the front and watches us prepare everything. I look at him and smile. "All right, boss, where are we going today?" He simply turns toward the windshield. Maybe he's looking for another deer. Maybe he's waiting for a new place to explore. Or maybe he's just happy because he knows he's going with us. Whatever he's thinking, one thing is certain. Odie belongs on the road. He started as a lonely stray who needed someone to notice him. Today, he's our traveling companion, our little wildlife scout, and one of the most loved members of our family. We never planned to find him, but I'm grateful that he found us. Because sometimes the best journeys don't begin with a destination, they begin with an unexpected friend who decides to come along. If Odie's story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more touching and inspiring animal stories.